Sometimes after conducting research with your target audience, you realise that their behaviour is the result of deep-seated problems. In order to achieve sustainable behaviour change, these problems need to be tackled. Asgard developed a range of interventions to try and get to the root cause of the problem.
Asgard came about due to a piece of work I'd been asked to do by our Chief Executive, Jane Lewington, and our Director of Public Health, Tony Hill. Local soft intelligence had indicated that 16 to 19-year-olds were not accessing the universal and specialist services that we'd like them to go to.
In North East Lincolnshire, we are incredibly lucky with the amount of services that we have got, and it was a case of finding those young people that weren't getting to where they needed to be.
And when I started to do this research, I actually found, they weren't accessing the places that I would expect them to be, but they were overusing emergency care services.
They were turning up for things like alcohol use, substance use, suspected pregnancy, homelessness.
Several asthmatics, diabetics, who actually should be managed by their practices, but were using A&E almost like a GP.
And we thought, well, this is going to be where we're going to target those young people and get them to where they need to be.
In developing Asgard, we had to make sure that the exchange was in place so that we actually found acceptable, accessible and made sense to them. And we felt that the way to do it was through engagement.
Yeah,
could you please lie him down over there?
Yeah.
What happened to her?
He's been drinking since about 12 this afternoon and he says he feels really sick.
Accident and emergency will give that young person some information to say that somebody will be in touch with them in the next couple of days. You don't need to see us, but we'd like to see you. It will be on your terms.
Yeah, that's fine, thank you.
Every day, Asgard support workers for emergency care go into the hospital. Through partnership working with the emergency care staff, they are able to see all of the information recorded for the patients that have attended in our age group.
Oh, hi, is that Josh? Oh, hi, Josh. My name's Kerry. I'm calling from the Asgard project.
And it is about meeting those young people where they feel comfortable, discussing what their issues are, and then literally we're like bridges, we get them to where they need to be, which in turn reduces their attendance at A&E.
Because really Nest are very good, and Nest would help you sort of manage your alcohol. For a lot of these young people, if they don't have family support, you know, it's very good for them just to come to us, to pick up the phone to us, for us to go to appointments with them. For a lot of people, going into agencies is nerve-wracking, so when you're 16 to 19 it can be even more nerve-wracking really.
We have made savings to the Care Trust in the region of £66,000 in the first year. This is because we've reduced the amount of unnecessary A&E attendance. We were asked to reduce the number by 120 a year. We actually exceeded that. It was actually nearer 500 for the first year. So it is a very cost intelligent service. From a public health aspect, employment has a major effect on your health. So a complementary programme, which is part of the Asgard service, is the Asgard Work programme, where we actually take young people and give them job opportunities within the Care Trust.
Anything else we can get for you?
Overall, the employment project is about giving young people opportunities within the workplace. It's helping them go from not being work ready to being work ready.
Hello.
I'm glad that I had this opportunity, and I've took the most of this opportunity and grabbed it with both hands and said, yeah, look, I'm off to show them what I can do.
What have exposed to like that?
And now I'm doing a night college course with mental health level 2 certificate, and that builds my confidence up to go there.
One thing that's offered to these young people is bus passes, bikes, and actually we subsidise driving lessons. None of these young people, you know, came from families that never had any car ownership, but that's a major transferable skill to get you into the job market.
Sometimes we can get somebody set up with an interview only to find out they don't own a pair of shoes or black trousers.
So we have a minuscule budget, but we can purchase these items and help them out.
If it weren't for Asgard and their opportunity, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today.
If you like to empty the drink machine for me.
With these young people, we're already seeing a trickle-down effect. We're able to work with the families now, the friends, neighbours, peers, and where initially work was seen as quite a bad thing, you know, because it's against that benefit dependency, we're now seeing that they are realising on a wider scale that actually there's more to work than you think.
Thank you. Thanks.
What Asgard is about and what the exchange that we're doing here is we're actually taking people by the hand and saying these services are actually paid to look after you, but you need to engage with them to actually allow that process to take place. It's about taking people who might have been reactive, defensive, non-engaging health and social care consumers to actually making them proactive, responsible and informed healthcare consumers, so that we know that our resources are used effectively and targeted in the right way.